It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It's Expresso, and you know we love focusing on education, especially educational opportunities for everybody. Now, the saying goes, when education is affordable, the future becomes attainable for everyone, regardless of their circumstances. And I love that. And we have the very talented STADIO's head of student recruitment and marketing, Atalisha, is here on the couch, ready to chat to you and give you some of the guidance for your higher education opportunities. And that's why it excites me to hear that phrase about education being attainable. The other day I was talking about if you want to see a future that's bright, just give one student a chance. And I think that is so important.
Absolutely. Education is the best tool we can use to change the world and ourselves.
Yes, indeed. A great man once said something very similar, and I love that.
Exactly
Yes,
right.
I know what you're quoting there. But STADIO, higher education, turns 5 this year, apparently.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. We're super excited. So it's also my, I think, 5th time being here on the show.
Love
So,
it.
Yeah.
You see, so we got a lot of birthdays, a lot of anniversaries, a lot of things to celebrate. But let's talk about, you know, the evolution of this particular platform over the past 5 years and the growth it's seen as well.
I think in the beginning, we brought together 4 former really old institutions, so all with like a 20-year plus history to
Yes.
form one STADIO. And then we listed, and it's been meteoric. I think the South African public have shown us that they are looking for an education provider that's interested in giving them access to the qualifications they need, and missions aligned
Yes.
to what South Africa wanted to do. And we're so grateful to have that opportunity to see the campuses full with students. It's been an incredible journey. And now we're busy building our campus in the Western Cape in Durbanville. So it's really been a wonderful growth, and we're grateful to South Africans for allowing us into their lives.
I feel like I know why you have been growing, why it's meteoric. It's because you never lose sight on the purpose. And I've felt that in your brand. And the purpose is to create attainable education, to give everybody a chance. This is why there's such a STADIO connection that I feel, because you have so many platforms, so many things that I'm hearing about a Kulisa student share scheme as well.
Yes.
I want to hear a bit more about this because it's
So
very interesting.
it's unique
Yes.
of its kind in the world. And I think what makes me happy is I can relate so much to our students. Not all of us come from a background where financial literacy, shareholding was part of the breakfast conversation.
Yeah.
So we usually figure that out as we're adulting,
Yes.
and then you realize, oh, I need to invest or I need to do this. So we decided as a listed entity, we would award our postgraduate students, upon graduating from their postgraduate course, shares in STADIO. So they essentially move from being STADIO students to STADIO owners. And along with those shares, we
So
give
amazing.
them financial literacy workshops, encounters with our CEO where they can give him their feedback and ask questions directly, hear how people like that operate the market, and then maybe gain insight into their own financial investments and all the rest. So it's been an amazing initiative. The staff came on last year, so now all our staff at all levels also participate in the share program.
Wow. Do you see these twinkles in my eyes? I mean, this is it's beautiful because, you know what I envision? I envision students getting their shares. I look ahead. I see those students creating the trusts and the organizations that give bursaries to other students to go and study. The cycle that you're creating is the cycle that this country needs. It needs more of the students who get opportunities to then share opportunities, and on the cycle goes. So STADIO is at the forefront of that, which is wonderful. But let's get into the nitty-gritty about the qualifications you offer. I know you can have entire prospectus for us, but if you want to just highlight some of the top qualifications that you offer in terms of popularity, I'd love to hear.
Okay, so I think the most popular ones that we have are law and teacher education. I always make a joke and say they're like the professions that were even popular way back when I went to university, like when dinosaurs ruled the earth. So
Oh, come on.
it is those same which lead, but I'm also very proud to say we leading the way in terms of IT qualifications and making sure people get the information technology they need to sort of future-proof their career in a world where AI is increasingly part of how we work and how we navigate the workplace.
Yes.
That is something that we're including in our curriculum across all 10 academic schools. And then, of course, for employed individuals who are looking for distance learning, we do the BComs, we do the BBAs, we do a whole variety of programs that will empower them to be able to take that next step in their career.
And learning is changing fast. I know that after 2020, people wanted to do a bit more distance learning, contact learning as well. Are those the offerings that STADIO has?
Absolutely. So we do both distance learning and contact learning.
Love it.
Contact learning campuses, of course, going to give you that nurturing environment, that
Yes.
support. Also, you know, I have to say a lot of the learning happens outside the classroom where they peer learning, it's the interactions with each other, that interfaculty relationship that you build at uni.
Yes.
But for distance learners, for me, I think my heart is with them a little bit
Yeah.
more because I understand the trepidation you feel as an employed adult trying to get back into education, and now all of a sudden everything's online and you have to log in and submit electronically and all the rest. So I think distance learning takes incredible courage to jump in
Yes.
after being out for a while. So we really want to support them and give them the best experience.
And you are already, because I'm hearing all these pillars of your organization. I'm hearing the sharing. I'm hearing about the dynamics that you are catering for with regard to the way people learn, which is wonderful. I'm hearing the offering of qualifications. What is the view of STADIO in terms of the future of education? You've been doing this for 5 years. You've been growing. It's been fantastic. But what is the dream? I always love hearing a dream of an organization going forward. And what's STADIO's dream?
So when we started off STADIO, we said that we want to widen access for more qualifying South Africans. And I think the next step in that dream and what we've been working with now is aligning with the world of work. So not only are we giving you a quality, affordable qualification in a mode that suits what you need in your life, but also to make sure it's aligned with the world of work. So it's not just you studying something, but it's reflective of what is happening in the world of work. What do they want from graduates? What do they want to see? What are the graduate attributes they're looking for? And then also for us, it's very important that our graduates are also digitally literate.
Yes.
We want to make sure that they're not disadvantaged in any way in the workplace of the future, that they have that AI insight. So we incorporate AI into our curriculums, assignments. We've tried to be innovative in the platforms that will give them those 21st century skills that they need, to the point where we're doing digital micro-credentials within our qualifications that will allow them to be able to show competency in those fields to potential employers.
Yeah.
So it's about making sure our graduates are not only getting the best educational experience, but that degree, that higher certificate, that diploma, that master's, whatever it may be, serves them well in the world in general.
I told you, you go down to the basics. You have a purpose as STADIO, and I love that, hearing that. And I think now that you have tantalized the taste buds so well and you've put yourself on the radar to anybody who's been looking at higher education, are applications open? How do we get involved? How do we find out more? How do we grab the prospectus? I need to know more about that.
Please, everything's on our website. It's www.stadio.ac.za. You can apply online right now and get your acceptance letter within
really?
24 hours.
Love.
Application is absolutely free, so please explore the website. You'll see all our contact details on there. If you just click on contact me, someone will jump on and get a hold of you, or I hope they will.
They will. They will.
And then, so it's just one website, it's easy peasy, and you can apply and access the whole world of STADIO.
Love it. Atalisha, thank you so much for joining us. And honestly, thank you for having such a beautiful soul in an organization and sharing that with us as well, because I can feel it from you and it's really authentic. Thank you.
Thanks. It's always an honor to talk about education. It's the great passion of my life. So glad to be with you again.
Love it. And we love sharing education as well, because this year we are turning the tables of bringing higher education to you with ease. Now, to make it even sweeter, you stand a chance to win a bursary. Yes, a bursary is possible, valued at 120,000 Rand. Here's how you win.
Ready to unlock your potential? STADIO Higher Education can help you succeed with flexible and affordable learning options, offering world-class qualifications in fields like teaching, commerce, and law, both via distance learning and on campus. Join over 50,000 students working for a brighter future. Plus, stand a chance to win a one-year tuition bursary of up to 120,000 Rand. Scan the QR code or visit winnerday.co.za to enter. Competition closes 31st January. T's and C's apply.